The automotive revolution has just taken a turn nobody saw coming. What if the next RV every American dreams about wasn't built in Detroit, wasn't engineered in Stuttgart, and didn't cost six figures to own? What if it came quietly from Korea, wrapped in a design so intelligent and so refined that it made every oversized American motorhome look like a wasted opportunity? Meet the 2027 Hyundai Sleep Pod, the microcamper nobody predicted and nobody can stop talking about. It looks like something pulled straight from the pages of a science fiction novel, yet it promises the freedom of a full-size RV inside a footprint that can slip into an ordinary parking space. And this is where everything changes, because beneath its impossibly compact exterior hides a smart living space, a fully equipped kitchen, an elevated sleeping sanctuary, and a private washroom that most campers twice its size have failed to include. If Hyundai brings this vision to production, it won't simply enter the compact RV market, it will rewrite it entirely. But the most surprising part hasn't even arrived yet. The moment you see the 2027 Hyundai Sleep Pod, something immediately feels different. Unlike the boxy utilitarian campers that have dominated American roads for decades, this vehicle carries an almost architectural confidence. Every surface feels considered, every angle feels purposeful. Hyundai has wrapped this microcamper in its latest parametric design language, the same philosophy that transformed the Ioniq lineup into some of the most visually striking vehicles on American roads today. Crisp body creases run the full length of the vehicle, catching light in ways that make the Sleep Pod appear to shift personality depending on the time of day. Finished in a signature misty sage exterior with contrasting black wheel arches and a gloss black roof panel, it projects a personality that feels quietly premium without demanding attention. It doesn't shout, it simply stands apart. And that restraint is exactly what makes it impossible to ignore. Walk around the front, and the Sleep Pod's identity becomes immediately clear. Hyundai's signature parametric pixel LED lighting wraps across the full-width front fascia, creating a bold horizontal signature that looks futuristic day and night. A closed front design eliminates the traditional grille entirely, replacing it with a smooth, sculpted surface that reinforces the vehicle's aerodynamic efficiency. The sculpted hood flows seamlessly into the roofline without interruption, while the subtle front splitter and low-profile bumper give the Sleep Pod a grounded, planted stance. Compared with the aggressive front ends found on Ford or Ram camper concepts, this Hyundai feels composed, modern, and effortlessly confident. But nobody was prepared for what the side reveals. From the side, the Sleep Pod's most intelligent design decision becomes obvious. Hyundai's engineers appear to have rejected the traditional approach of simply stretching a camper body outward. Instead, they built upward. A dramatically elevated roofline creates remarkable interior volume without expanding the vehicle's overall footprint beyond what a city driver could comfortably manage. The high roof blends organically into a panoramic glass panel that runs nearly the full length of the cabin, flooding the interior with natural light while giving passengers a connection to the landscape that most campers completely ignore. Flush door handles, hidden step rails, and a seamlessly integrated side awning complete the profile, making the Sleep Pod look less like a camper and more like a premium urban explorer that happens to carry an entire home inside. And this is where everything changes. Open the driver's door, and the Sleep Pod immediately separates itself from anything the compact camper market has offered before. The cockpit feels closer to Hyundai's flagship Genesis luxury brand than anything you'd expect from a recreational vehicle. A curved 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster flows into a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen in one continuous floating display arch, creating a seamless digital horizon ahead of the driver. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-connected navigation, over-the-air software updates, voice commands, and multiple USB-C charging ports arrive as standard. The steering wheel, finished in premium leather with integrated touch controls, sits perfectly weighted in hand. Soft touch surfaces, ambient LED lighting in Hyundai's signature ice blue, and open-pore wood trim transform the cockpit into a space that genuinely feels closer to a luxury apartment than a compact vehicle cabin. But the cockpit is only the beginning. Step through the sliding cabin door and the Sleep Pod completely transforms your expectations. What appears compact from the outside suddenly reveals itself as one of the most intelligently organized living spaces ever engineered into a vehicle this size. Warm, natural wood cabinetry flows across every surface, while soft linen upholstery and brushed metal hardware create an interior atmosphere that feels unmistakably premium. Hyundai's designers appear to have studied boutique hotel design as carefully as automotive packaging, and the result is a living space that feels genuinely welcoming rather than merely functional. The convertible lounge area seats 4 comfortably during the day, with the dining surface lowering and the backrests folding flat to reveal additional sleeping space when evening arrives. Hidden storage compartments appear beneath every seat, inside every overhead cabinet, and behind every panel. Nothing has been wasted. Every square inch has been assigned a purpose. But wait until you see what's waiting in the kitchen. Despite the Sleep Pod's compact footprint, Hyundai has engineered a kitchenette that would feel at home in a modern studio apartment. A stainless steel sink with a retractable faucet sits beside a dual-zone induction cooktop that folds flush with the countertop when not in use. A slim profile compressor refrigerator keeps food and beverages cold during extended trips, while deep drawer cabinetry below and above provides generous storage for cookware, groceries, and camping essentials. The durable quartz-style countertop provides enough workspace to prepare full meals comfortably, and a fold-out extension panel doubles the prep area when the camper is parked. Imagine waking beside a quiet river bend, sliding open the panoramic side window, and making fresh pour-over coffee while mist rolls across the water. That's the experience the Sleep Pod promises. And somehow, Hyundai still found room for something even more impressive. This may be the single feature that separates the 2027 Hyundai Sleep Pod from nearly every competitor in the compact camper segment. While most micro-campers force owners to choose between a bathroom and a livable interior, Hyundai appears to have refused that compromise entirely. Behind a discreet sliding partition finished in the same wood grain as the rest of the cabin sits a fully enclosed private washroom that you would never suspect existed until the door slides open. Inside, a compact ceramic toilet, a fold-down porcelain sink, an illuminated mirror with integrated storage, and a handheld shower head surrounded by waterproof composite wall panels create a bathroom experience that feels genuinely complete. A roof-mounted ventilation fan, efficient gray water management, and odor-sealed plumbing keep the space fresh during extended use. For road trips measured in weeks rather than weekends, having true bathroom independence completely transforms the ownership experience. And the surprises don't stop there. Look above the living space, and you'll find one of the Sleep Pod's most inspired ideas. The elevated roofline that defines the vehicle's exterior silhouette exists for exactly one reason. It creates a dedicated sleeping loft above the main cabin that feels private, cozy, and unexpectedly spacious. A premium memory foam mattress fills the full width of the upper compartment, while soft padded wall panels, integrated reading lights, USB-C charging ports on both sides, and a full-length panoramic glass skylight transform this compact space into a genuine bedroom retreat. During daylight hours, natural light fills the loft through the skylight, making it a perfect spot for reading or simply watching the landscape pass. After dark, the skylight becomes a private window to the stars. Unlike campers that require converting the dining area into a bed every single evening, the Sleep Pod's dedicated sleeping loft leaves the lower cabin permanently ready for cooking, relaxing, or entertaining. It isn't simply a place to sleep, it's the reason you'll never want to leave. Hyundai's reputation for thoughtful technology continues throughout every system inside the Sleep Pod. A dedicated camper control hub, integrated into the main infotainment display and mirrored through a smartphone app, manages interior lighting scenes, climate control, battery status, freshwater levels, gray water capacity, and solar charging output from one intuitive interface. Wireless charging pads appear on both sides of the living area, while a Wi-Fi hotspot capability keeps remote workers connected regardless of location. Optional roof-mounted solar panels feed an estimated 6 to 8 kilowatt-hour auxiliary lithium battery, providing reliable off-grid power for interior lighting, the refrigerator, ventilation, charging ports, and the induction cooktop during extended stays away from shore power. Real-time energy monitoring displays exactly how much capacity remains, allowing owners to plan their adventures with complete confidence. But technology without performance means very little. Although Hyundai has not officially confirmed production specifications, industry expectations point toward one of the brand's highly refined hybrid powertrains as the foundation for the Sleep Pod. A 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, paired with Hyundai's latest parallel hybrid system, could produce approximately 180 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers won't challenge a sports sedan, but that was never the mission. The Sleep Pod is engineered to deliver smooth, refined performance across highway miles, mountain passes, and winding scenic routes, while keeping fuel costs remarkably low throughout every journey. Hyundai's hybrid technology could push fuel economy toward 38 miles per gallon under real-world conditions, giving the Sleep Pod an estimated driving range approaching 480 miles on a full tank. That translates directly into fewer fuel stops, more miles covered, and more time spent exactly where you want to be. Despite carrying a fully equipped camper interior, the Sleep Pod is expected to remain surprisingly capable and easy to drive. Early estimates suggest a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of approximately 9.2 seconds, with a top speed approaching 105 miles per hour where legally permitted. More importantly, the compact wheelbase, tight turning radius, and Hyundai's refined suspension calibration should make the Sleep Pod feel dramatically more approachable than any traditional Class B motorhome. Parking in city garages, navigating narrow campground lanes, and maneuvering through mountain switchbacks should all feel manageable rather than stressful. It isn't built to race, it's built to make every journey feel effortless from the first mile to the last. Safety has always been a Hyundai priority, and the Sleep Pod is expected to carry the brand's most advanced driver assistance technologies. Hyundai SmartSense could include automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, lane keeping assist, blind spot collision warning, rear cross-traffic alert, safe exit warning, traffic sign recognition, and a 360-degree surround view camera system. Parking a camper in unfamiliar spaces suddenly becomes far less intimidating. A reinforced body structure, multiple airbags, electronic stability control, hill start assist, and trailer sway management provide additional confidence whether navigating crowded urban environments or exploring isolated scenic highways. Because the freedom to go anywhere means nothing without the confidence to arrive safely. Now comes the question everyone has been waiting for. While Hyundai has not announced official pricing, industry estimates suggest a starting MSRP between $36,000 and $46,000, depending on trim, camper equipment, and technology packages. Considering everything packed into such a compact and refined footprint, a hybrid powertrain, a complete kitchen, a private washroom, a dedicated sleeping loft, Hyundai's advanced technology suite, and the brand's proven long-term reliability, the Sleep Pod could become the strongest value proposition the compact RV segment has ever seen. And that's precisely where Ford, Ram, Winnebago, and every other established RV brand should start paying very close attention. The timing could not be more perfectly aligned. Across America, more travelers are choosing road trips over airports, weekend escapes over crowded resorts, and practical compact vehicles over expensive, oversized motorhomes. Buyers want something they can drive daily, park anywhere, and escape in on Friday evening without renting additional storage space. That is exactly the space the 2027 Hyundai Sleep Pod was designed to occupy. Instead of competing with traditional Class B motorhomes on their own terms, Hyundai appears to be creating an entirely new category, one where Korean engineering discipline, premium interior design, and genuine everyday usability converge into a vehicle that makes the traditional American RV formula look unnecessarily complicated. The 2027 Hyundai Sleep Pod isn't simply another microcamper. It's a statement. Compact enough for Monday morning commutes, sophisticated enough to serve as a complete home on wheels every weekend, it proves that intelligent design can accomplish what decades of building larger and larger RVs never could. From its parametric exterior and floating digital cockpit to its boutique hotel interior, hidden private washroom, elevated sleeping loft, and efficient hybrid powertrain, every detail has been engineered to deliver maximum freedom without unnecessary compromise. If Hyundai delivers this concept with the quality and reliability the brand has earned, the Sleep Pod won't simply compete in the compact camper market. It will define it. Subscribe to MotorX America for more cinematic reviews of the vehicles shaping the future of driving. What impressed you most about the Hyundai Sleep Pod? Let us know in the comments below.